Banu Saxena, Chief Executive Officer of Cipla, now joins us. Mr. Saxena, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Now, for the quarter gone by, Mr. Saxena, for Cipla, revenues have been weak. Why has your revenue line taken a hit? Is this because of business environment or the rupee effect?
So I think the way I would characterize the results, it's a very solid first 6 months of the year for Cipla, with income rising 19%. Currency impact is actually minimal over the first 6 months, around 2%, because we have a natural hedge with half of our business in India, half outside of India. Very much in line with our expectations. You should remember that our second quarter in 2012 was our highest quarter. We had the one-off impact of escitalopram sales in 2012-13, which is washing out through our numbers as we speak. And also quarter two, we achieved the results in the face of significant headwinds in the Indian business with the implementation of the DPCO measures, which caused a significant slowdown in the Indian market with growth at around 7%. Our business grew 11%, which was an excellent performance. And so the results are very much in line with what we expected. And when you factor in the escitalopram one time the previous year and the India slowdown, it contributed to very solid results.
So given that your consolidated earnings include MedPro acquisition as well, what's been the performance of MedPro standalone this quarter?
Yeah, so we have successfully now completed our integration activities. We've put in place a very experienced CEO for our business in South Africa, and in fact October was the highest sales month ever. So we're very pleased with the way the integration is proceeding, and very much in line with our expectations.
Right, so will the growth for the domestic market for Cipla, will that continue to remain weak, and what impact does destocking have on the company?
Well, our growth is above market in India and will continue to be above market. And certainly we've seen an acceleration to the start of our third quarter. You know, the market as a whole, you know, is significantly impacted by the way the DPCO measures have been implemented. And I think the large part of the market is suffering from that. Our sales remain good, remain strong, and will continue to grow above market in India.
So what's been the performance of the Indore SEZ? What kind of a boost can we see, given that there has been the US FDA approval now for the facility?
Yes, so I think the way to think about Indore, it's going to be an important base for our exports business, and over the next 2 to 3 years you'll see steadily increasing capacity utilization of our facility.
What is the ANDA pipeline for the company, and when will benefits of that be reflected on the books? Last time the management indicated that about 8 to 10 ANDA approvals were around the corner.
So if you look at our filing record, it's absolutely in line with our plans. Our R&D pipeline at the start of this financial year was 110 projects. It's now 180. You'll start seeing the impact in our US market over the next 2 to 3 years. We are very much tracking in line with our expectations.
And what are the capex and R&D plans for FY14?
So remain in line with target. Our capex will be less than 4% of sales. Our R&D is tracking at around 4% of sales. If anything, that's an area I want to invest more in the future to continue to build our pipeline for the next decade and beyond.
How exactly are you managing your cash flows? Because if you look at the annual report, there has been an improvement of the number of debtor days, which means the receivable days have gone down. But at the same time, there is a reduction in the payable days and rise in inventory.
Actually, our cash flow conversion is continuing to improve. You'll be aware that we achieved a AAA rating from Fitch Investors, which was confirmation of the robust, rigorous way we're managing the finances of the company, and cash flow continues to be an important focus for us in terms of how we manage our capex, but also our cash flow conversion, which is continuously improving year on year.
Okay, good chatting with you. Appreciate you highlighting the details of the earnings.